The Alchemist is a philosophical novel by Brazilian author Paulo Coelho, first published in 1988. It tells the mystical journey of a young shepherd named Santiago who dreams of finding treasure near the Egyptian pyramids. At its heart, the novel is about discovering one's true purpose in life, what Coelho calls a personal legend. The story begins in Andalusia, Spain, where Santiago tends his sheep and enjoys the simple life. He has a recurring dream in which a child tells him to seek treasure at the foot of the pyramids in Egypt. Curious and a bit uncertain, Santiago visits a gypsy fortune-teller who encourages him to pursue the dream. Soon after, he meets a mysterious old man named Melchizedek, who claims to be the king of Salem. Melchizedek explains the concept of a personal legend and tells Santiago that when someone truly desires something, the whole universe helps them achieve it. Encouraged by this idea, Santiago sells his flock and uses the money to travel to Tangier, Morocco. However, as soon as he arrives, he is robbed of all his money. Alone in a foreign country and without resources, he takes a job working for a crystal merchant. Though at first he feels disappointed and far from his goal, Santiago learns valuable lessons about patience, hard work, and pursuing dreams. He also helps improve the merchant's business by introducing new ideas. After earning enough money, Santiago decides to continue his journey toward Egypt. He joins a caravan crossing the desert, where he meets an Englishman who is studying alchemy, the science of turning lead into gold. The Englishman tells Santiago about a famous and mysterious figure known as the Alchemist, who is said to possess the secrets of the universe. Santiago becomes fascinated with the idea that there is a deeper spiritual wisdom behind life's events. During the long journey, the caravan stops at an oasis to avoid war in the desert. There, Santiago meets Fatima, a woman of the desert, and falls in love with her. He wants to stay with her, but she encourages him to follow his dream. She tells him that true love will never keep a person from fulfilling their purpose. It will support it. Inspired by her words, Santiago chooses to continue. At the oasis, Santiago also has a vision of an attack and warns the tribal leaders, helping prevent destruction. This earns him respect and leads him to meet the alchemist himself, who agrees to guide him to the pyramids. The alchemist teaches Santiago critical spiritual lessons, including listening to his heart and understanding the soul of the world, a force that connects all living things. As they travel deeper into the desert, they are captured by warring tribes. To save their lives, the alchemist tells the captors that Santiago can turn himself into the wind. At first, Santiago is terrified. He doesn't know how. But after meditating and connecting with nature, the wind, and the sun, Santiago taps into the soul of the world and successfully performs the miracle. The tribesmen are amazed and let them go. Eventually, Santiago reaches the Egyptian pyramids, only to be robbed again. The robbers laugh at him when he explains that he came looking for treasure based on a dream. One of them tells him he once dreamed about a treasure buried under a sycamore tree in an abandoned church in Spain, where Santiago's journey had begun. Santiago finally understands. The treasure was back home the whole time, beneath the tree where he first had the dream. He returns to Spain, finds the treasure, gold, jewels, and riches, and realizes that the real reward was not just the physical treasure, but the wisdom, growth, and love he discovered along the way. Commentary: The Alchemist is an inspiring story about following your dreams. Santiago, a young shepherd, gives up everything to search for the treasure he had dreamed about. Along the way, He learns that the most valuable treasure is not gold or jewels, but discovering who you truly are and what you're meant to do in life. The book teaches that everyone has a personal legend, a dream or purpose, and that it's important to listen to your heart and never give up, even when the journey is arduous. This novel is filled with adventure, mystery, and magic, but its lessons are real and powerful. It encourages readers to believe in themselves, to trust in the journey, and to recognize that love and learning are integral to what makes life meaningful. For young people, The Alchemist is an excellent introduction to thinking about their future and understanding that every challenge can help them grow.